I think that Claressa Shields has finally accepted the fact that the only way to stay relevant in female boxing is through drama. It's through everything that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Today, the girl posted up on Twitter, "Why am I viral?" I think we all know the answer to that. Check this out.
I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. And
you see, I ain't got no issue with Claressa Shields loving her man. That is her new man. She's talking about Papoose. It's only one problem. Buddy is married.
Oh my God!
I got a right to my opinion, and in my personal opinion, when you a champion, especially a female champion, people gonna hold you to a different standard. Let me explain. If you calling yourself the GOAT should have her own man, not a married man.
She belongs to the streets.
Teofimo Lopez had the audacity to tweet, "Because you that bitch, hashtag Claressa Shields." Teofimo Lopez, nobody was talking to you, bro.
With your goof on.
I told you I got a right to my personal opinion. And in 2025, it is kind of sad that the only way to get attention as a female professional boxer is to do anything and everything that ain't got nothing to do with professional boxing.
Southpaw TV is not.
And I think that Devin Haney has officially accepted the fact that whatever he posts up on social media, he gonna get cooked. I think Devin Haney finally accepted the fact that he is the laughing stock in the sport of boxing. Devin Haney reposted this on Twitter today. It's Tony Montana and Sosa from the old school movie Scarface. The audacity of this dude.
Reporting.
Mr. Knight Rider 16 on Twitter said, "You filed a lawsuit. You not cut from that cloth." Fresh 313 says, "Sosa or Tony never filed a lawsuit when they had problems. They handled it in the street. You were goofy." Santana Teddy said, "Tony ain't no bitch. He took his L like a man. Guns blazing, I'm just saying." Devin Haney Scarface is the last person you should be posting up on social media. You is not cut from that, bro. There ain't nothing Scarface about you.
No more narratives can be created.
And Shakur Stevenson heard Coach Kenny Ellis' message loud and clear yesterday. Coach Kenny posted up on Instagram, "Never seen so many fighters that need mental encouragement from other fighters before stepping into that ring with somebody. Either you confident in yourself or you not." He talking about Shakur Stevenson. We know Shakur Stevenson hangs out with anybody and everybody who is much greater than him just to attach himself to their greatness. Kind of pathetic if you ask me. Well, today Shakur Stevenson saw the message and he posted this up on Instagram. It is him standing next to the greatest fighter to ever live, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Shakur Stevenson ain't never gonna be on Floyd Mayweather level. Get it out y'all heads. He is nowhere near Floyd Mayweather. His fight with Kid Austin will go all 12 rounds. If a knockdown happens in the fight with Kid Austin, it's gonna be Kid Austin knocking down Shakur Stevenson, not the other way around. But he saw off his head.
The father can get it too.
And Keith one-time Thurman feels like he gotta get back into the mix. He gotta start posting up on social media. He gotta become a Twitter personality. The man posted up this today, talking about this is gonna be one of the greatest comebacks of 2025. Time does not take away the ability of champions. Ayo, Keith one-time Thurman, bro. It is over with.
Working for you.
What Keith Thurman is trying to say is due to the fact that the man ain't fought in about 3 years, he gonna come back and just step on whoever they put in front of him. I'm telling y'all, this Jarvis dude, Brock Jarvis, never heard of him, but I think he gonna stop Keith one-time Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman is old news. The man washed up. Ever since he cut that ponytail, he ain't never been the same.
Working for you.
In the WBC, we back Canelo, won't betray Canelo. World's best computer, we beat crooks, whatever you want to call them, had the audacity to tweet, "Aside from Terrence Crawford, who would you want to see Canelo Alvarez fight next in his other 3 boxing events?"
Devin Pussy Haney.
You know Canelo got a 6-fight deal, but in Canelo's last 3 fights, I would love to see the man fight David Benavidez, a fight that he can't win. Dimitri Bivol, a fight that he'll never be able to win. In his last fight, I would love to see him fight alcoholism. That's right, I said it. I would love to see Canelo Alvarez fight his urge to never pick up an alcoholic beverage again. Every time you see Canelo Alvarez outside the ring, the man is clearly intoxicated.
I have no respect for this guy, bro.
In all seriousness, if Turkey Al-Ashiki is who he says he is, we better see Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez. We better see Canelo Alvarez fight Dimitri Bivol again. Ain't nobody trying to see Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford. That is an easy fight for Canelo. Bud Crawford can't beat Canelo. Get that shit out y'all head. The fight will not even be competitive. As soon as Canelo touches Bud Crawford, lights out Bud Crawford.
And that's on my kids.
Speaking of Canelo, do y'all remember yesterday? Mr. Jake Paul said, I'm the A-side in every fight I've ever been in, and that is not changing for this one. The man actually thought he was gonna fight Canelo Alvarez. As soon as Jake Paul got the bad news that he not getting the Canelo fight, everybody start cooking the man, including Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger said Jake Paul was right after all. He most certainly will be the A-side in his next fight. And believe me when I tell you, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is gonna be Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Corny as hell. I'm telling y'all, I am glad they're gonna lose the Super Bowl this Sunday. Let's go, Kansas City Chiefs. The Philadelphia, Pennsylvania Eagles will lose the Super Bowl on Sunday. Jaron Boots Ennis did an interview on Ring Magazine. Jaron Boots Ennis had the audacity to say, I think he's already locked in as a Hall of Famer. He's cemented for sure. He was talking about this dude, Scooter. Stephen Fulton, cool boy Steph Nayiwa biological son.
I don't speak English.
It's beyond Philly bias. It is beyond Philly delusion. The fact that Jaron Boots Ennis is calling Stephen Fulton a Hall of Famer lets you know everything you need to know about dudes out of Philly. They just be saying stuff. You cannot take nobody from Philly seriously. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in my personal opinion, gotta be the corniest city in boxing, in all of sports.
Come on now.
Sunday.
Stephen Fulton is not a Hall of Famer by no means. He will never be a Hall of Famer, even at the end of his career. Jaron Boots Ennis may never be a Hall of Famer. Let's just say Jaron Boots Ennis mans up and fights Bud Crawford. Matter of fact, let's just say Boots Ennis fights Virgil Ortiz. He's gonna lose that fight. Boots is not cut like that. Never was, never will be.
Boots is overrated.
And last but not least, Keyshawn Davis, the man who never washes his face. The man who is scared of Shakur Stevenson. The man who will never fight Shakur because he's scared of Shakur. The man posted up this picture on Instagram. As y'all can see, he listening to Lil Zay Osama, a rapper from Chicago. Why these dudes wish they was from Chicago? But the man posted up this picture scaring the kids. Ayo, Keyshawn Davis, don't nobody care about your pictures, bro. Stop scaring the kids.
No, you can't talk to me like that. No, you can't talk to me like that.
No, you can't talk to me like that.